What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Bulls Deep Fishing. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It is an absolute gorgeous day here in Dawsonville, Georgia, and I'm just thrilled because the past few weeks have been the weather has just been absolutely crazy. Rain one day, cold as crap the next day, sunny, but then the temperature drops. It's just been crazy, and it just feels so good to get for that sun to be shining in the sky and getting that vitamin D on my skin. Woohoo! Man, it feels good. I am looking forward to getting out on the water. But I'm not today. I'm in the garage, creating great content for you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. And today I kind of want to just come to you and make a short little video of some new things that's been going on for the Bulls Deep Fishing brand. Yes, it is officially a brand, and I could not be more happy with it. I'm super thrilled to take on this 2020 season and really grow this brand to the absolute max. I feel like it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be outstanding. I'm absolutely thrilled to have this thing in motion. But anyways, guys, let's just get down to the nitty gritty. As you see behind me, yes, I have a new rig, and y'all are probably thinking like, good God almighty, why in the heck does he just keep changing boats? Well, there's a story behind this boat that we're going to get into in just a minute. But guys, this is a 2018 Jackson Coosa FD. Yes, I finally have a Jackson in my possession. I have always loved Jackson. From day one to now, they make a phenomenal product made in the USA right in Tennessee. Yes. They are just right up the way in Tennessee, so if I ever need anything, I just hop in my little truck and drive straight up there, and they will take care of me. They have outstanding customer service. But anyways, guys, let's just get into the story of how and why I have this kayak. Well, I've already touched base on one of them. Why I have this kayak is because I've always wanted a Jackson. Ever since I started kayak fishing, ever since I actually got into a kayak, I always wanted a Jackson. I really dove into the whitewater kayaking field there for a while. Absolutely loved it. I always wanted a Jackson whitewater kayak, but I never had the dough in my pocket to make it all happen. It just seems like that's my luck these days is whenever I find something, I want to get it, and then I don't have the money. Don't have the money. So even then, I always wanted just to have a Jackson product because they are phenomenal products. Moving on throughout, after I got out whitewater kayak fish or whitewater kayaking, I dove into obviously the kayak fishing scenario. Then Jackson dove right into Jackson kayak fishing or the kayak fishing industry, and they have just blown people out of the water with the products they come out with. I mean, speaking of the Coosa, thank you, Drew Gregory. The Coosa is by far one of the best style of kayaks for fishing that has ever hit the market. No one can touch anybody on the Coosa right here. I'll give them that. This is a phenomenal platform, and now they got it into a pedal model. But anyways, guys, I was out Christmas shopping this past Christmas. I was probably out a week and a half before Black Friday. I was trying to knock out all my Christmas shopping before, for one, where I didn't have to go out on Black Friday, but ended up having to go out on Black Friday. My luck. And then also, I know everyone, no matter who you are, times get kind of tough around the holidays, especially starting December. Everybody's trying to rush and find those different Christmas presents that you're trying to get your kids or your wife or whatever it is, and it's just crazy. And I didn't want to really dive into that this year. I wanted to just be a kind of chill, mellow Christmas and really enjoy it. So I didn't want to do that. So that's why I was out Christmas shopping, a week and a half before Black Friday. But anyways, guys, so I walked into Outside World Outfitters. My daughter is obsessed with the Hydro Flask and all this other stuff. And I like going in Outside World. They have a lot of good apparel. Obviously, they have great boats, great kayak stuff, and camping stuff, and Boy Scout stuff. And I just like going in there and looking. And when I walked in those doors, obviously I got drawn to the fishing kayaks. I'm a kayak fisherman. And I saw this puppy sitting there. I was like, and I saw the price tag. I was like, oh my God. And I called one of the guys like, hey man, come over here. Is that the right price on that Jackson Coosa FD? He's like, yeah. Yeah, I know it's an unbelievable price. Yes, that is the official price for that boat. We're trying to move all these older models and get ready for all the 2020 models coming in. And I was like, that is a phenomenal deal on this kayak. So I had, at that point, I had to make something happen because that deal I got on this boat, I'm not going to share it out loud. That'll never happen again for a Coosa FD. I'll just leave that alone right there. And so I immediately started trying to figure out how I was going to make this thing happen. You know, picking up some extra stuff here and there, just get some more cash flow coming my way. And I made it happen. Thank you all so much to Outside World Outfitters for you know, having this kayak there and putting that killer of a deal on this boat. It is absolutely phenomenal. But guys, I kind of just want to do a quick little walkthrough of the kayak itself. What's on it right now. I'm not going to do a full in-depth walkthrough until I get everything ready, everything rigged up on the boat that I want rigged up on the boat, and then also each product or each thing that I put on this boat, I will do a separate video on because I want to share with y'all how I do, because I do a lot of DIYs, from rigging up my transducer to scupper plugs to leashes to everything. I really enjoy doing DIYs. But anyways, guys, let's get into the nuts and the bolts of the Jackson Coosa FD. So guys, like I say, again, it is the 2018 Jackson Coosa FD. It is 12 foot 7 inches long, 35 inches wide, and it holds a max of 450 pounds. Woo! That's for them big old boys right there. Them big old people. I mean, I could have my dogs, my cats, my hamsters, my kids, everything on this boat with me while I'm fishing. No, just playing, guys. I'm not that small. But anyways, guys, it is a very, very stable kayak. The Coosa, Drew Gregory from Hooked on Wild Waters, he had a lot of ideas brought to life with the Coosa. The Coosa is kind of the backbone to this kayak. And then they came out with the Coosa HD, which had a bunch of more add-ons to it, and then eventually it became, the Coosa series became one of the top selling kayaks for Jackson Kayak. So no matter what year it is, 10 years from now, they will always have some sort of Coosa model in their fleet because it is blown up. It is by far one of the best kayaks that has ever hit the kayak fishing market, hands down. It is mainly made for, it's designed for more of river fishing, but on the same lines of, you can take it to flat water in a heartbeat. You can take it offshores. I mean, it tracks phenomenally. It's super fast. It's stupid stable. Being 35 inches wide, and the way they designed this hull, it is absolutely incredibly just stupid stable. And so that's why it's kind of, I hate to say it, but it's kind of the all-around kayak, because I know every kayak is different and every kayak is kind of set up a little bit more to something else. Rivers, flat water, open water, offshore, so on and so forth. But this is kind of, if you get in this kayak, you can kind of do anything, and that's kind of what I wanted to. And then whenever they decided to put the new and improved flex drive in the Coosa, I had to have it. I had to have it. The brains that went in behind creating that flex drive, I mean, I'm no Albert Einstein, I'm no Steve Jobs, but God darn, that's Steve Jobs of kayak fishing. No, and I joke about that, guys, but it is a phenomenal drive. I know there are some great drives out there. I mean, the overdrive I have from Feel Free, that is a phenomenal product. The native, Propel, that drive is stupid smooth and stupid great. And then, you know, all these other, you know, pedal kayaks that are hitting the market. I mean, no one can touch Hobie's pedal. I mean, not only it's patent, but I mean, it's a phenomenal drive itself. All these companies are coming out with these phenomenal drives, but I feel like what they did with the flex drive, the angled propeller arm that comes out the bottom, the way you can run over things, and the way the propeller kicks back up into the kayak, so you don't have to worry about running over rocks and stumps that's going to damage your drive. They kind of thought of it all. And not only that, you have access from sitting inside the kayak to your prop itself. So if you ever get line or weeds or anything like that stuck into your prop, you can easily dig it out without having to go to the shore, flip the kayak over, or pull the drive out to get it done. It is broken down into two separate drives. Or two separate units. You have upper unit and the lower unit. The lower unit stays in the kayak. But having it tucked up into the kayak itself, you're still able to go down shoals and rapids with this kayak. There is a way you can take this drive out, but I'm not going to speak on that, or the lower unit out, but I'm not going to speak on that. You can easily remove with 2 thumb screws to take the upper unit out, just to kind of cut down some weight. But that's why when I saw this, I just had to jump on it. Not only because it's a Coosa, but they have that new flex drive in it, and it blows you away. And not only that, guys, a lot of other kayak companies are coming out with kind of a paddle pedal motor type scenario, and this is a spitting image of it. You can paddle it, you can pedal it, and also you can motor it, because they just came out with the E-Drive that drops. You take out the upper unit and drop it into where the upper unit goes, and it makes the kayak electric, the propeller electric, so it kind of makes it like a trolling motor. So that's another reason why that steered me into this kayak itself. On top of the outstanding deal you couldn't pass up. But there's tons of storage, tons of rigging options. I mean, sky's the limit when it comes to this boat. I'm absolutely thrilled. I have had it on the water twice. Super fast, super stable, like I said before. But it is so comfortable. And the way it tracks is just, it's second to none, guys. So whenever I get on the water, I will definitely do a video just solely on how it tracks and how fast it is. It's from what I read on my graph the other day whenever I took it out, I think I hit up to 4.5 miles an hour. That's a heck of a lot faster I've been in any other pedal kayak. Anyway, guys, just trying to touch on what I've already put on the kayak itself. I do have my Anchor Wizard attached already to the track mount to the side of my kayak. I have it running off the back, and I will do a separate video on how I rig that up. I have the Jackson J crate, and I don't believe those are made no more, so I had to search high and low to find that one. It's a pretty cool crate box, I guess you would say. Really, really cool, so I'll do a separate video on that. You have track mounts throughout the whole boat. I have my Yak Gear yak sack on the back of it to keep all my wallet, keys, spare baits, go-to baits that'll go behind my seat. Also, you have another kind of drawer in the bottom of the kayak that moves forward and aft, so you can I have my fish stick and my lip grips and all that stuff in there, leashed obviously. Moving on, I have rod holders set up already. I don't really use rod holders a lot, but I mainly use that rod holder to stage my rod while I change baits out, so on and so forth. Moving on, I have my Railblaza Mobi device in the back side of the kayak, positioned perfectly so I can get them sexy fish selfies. Moving on, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I have my Railblaza Boom camera mounts, so that's where my GoPro goes, and then obviously on this side, I have my Raymarine set up on my Railblaza fish finder device. On top of that, built into the kayak, you have rod tip protectors on each side of the front hatch. It's got dual steering. That is another thing that I want to touch base on separately, is the dual steering in this boat. That is one thing that I feel like every kayak that has a pedal drive or a rotor system needs dual steering, and I will touch base on that whenever I do that separate video, guys. But that is kind of how I have it all set up right now. I know it's not a full walkthrough, like I said. I kind of want to be short, sweet, and simple, but I kind of really just want to touch base on what's going on, what I have in my garage right now, and what's to come, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all are Jackson Kayak fans, because I sure am. And guys, please, and I want to see your rigs. So if you can drop a comment in the comment section below of what I should put on this, or what you put on yours, or send me a picture of your rig itself all rigged out, or even a video, I would love to see that, guys. Also, going over to Bulls Deep Fishing on Instagram and Bulls Deep Fishing on Facebook, send me messages there, share all your stuff there too, because I want to make this thing the Taj Mahal. Okay, I want to rig this thing out to the max, guys, and I need your help doing it, guys. So definitely go over to my socials, follow me there, send me messages, send me DMs, and also, guys, let's get together and fish. I don't care what boat you're in. I just want to get together, and I want to fish with my subscribers, fish with my followers, and just really have a good time, and kind of throw this social media relationship out the window and actually gain a great relationship with my subscribers and with my followers, guys. But thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned, because there's going to be some killer stuff happening on the Bulls Deep Fishing channel, guys. Stay tuned, stay classy, keep them tight lines. Deuces!